First of all, Barakathai, Yahweh, Barakathai, Yahweh Shai. This is coming to you from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Grand Rapids, Michigan camp. It's the brother Ariaga and the brother
Mashafar.
Alright, this is pretty much our first lesson to a series that we desire to start. It's called pretty much Esaus spiritual powers, right? Alright, because Esau pretty much he has his own spiritual powers as well. On the left hand side. A lot of that comes from that sexual magic and things of that nature. Familiar with it, Kemet bullshit, you know, that and all that bullshit, that's all incorporated within. So getting into it, we're going to start at Revelation 13 and 4. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And beast being, that beast being off back, that dragon first and foremost is NATO, okay? And then beast is this, well, that can be translated into this system as well, the system that they're implying, okay? Which is already making way for that chip. Everything is moving over towards placing everything, all this knowledge and all of this information that everybody obtains, the currency and everything into this chip. This fiat currency is falling out. That's what all these nations are really coming together. That's what NATO is really trying to press forward to. While the BRICS nations is trying to change it, or change their currency over into the rupee and the yen, the yen, which is Chinese. And they worship the beast, saying, who was like unto the beast, who was able to make war with him, right? So that technology that Esau is given, I mean, who can really compare to that right now? These other nations have their hand in a lot of different technologies, even China, Russia. But right now, Esau was given that blessing of the sword, so to speak. We'll also look that up as well. But he was given that sword, you understand? And with that sword, he's going to do a lot of damage. He's the most high sword, okay? You got anything to say?
Showa University has announced Showa Hanabu 2, a robot
jumping down to
fabricated by robot maker
Revelation 13 and 7. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints. Alright? And those saints being the elect. And the 1/3. And how are they making war with them? Right now they're doing that many different ways. But one of the main ways they actually desire to do it is, you know, actually taking them out, not wasting any time. You already see these niggas getting it right now. You know, they can kill them easily. They're not worried about them. Really, all these protests that these niggas like to do, they can just plant a couple bombs and blow all you niggas up. It's not hard to kill a nigga. But for the men of the Lord, they know that, you know, the Lord is guiding them, and they think that they can actually outwit him, you know, not understanding that the Lord has his elect and his 1/3 3 steps ahead of everything that these devils try to do. So they formulating their plans, making these darker robots, you know, all kind of different darker robots and things of that nature. All kind of different technologies. They have a, like I'm pretty sure you're familiar with, they had it at the riots. You remember that? The sound waves, they shoot it out at the people and it makes it feel like, you know, the skin is on fire. Alright, it breaks up and it actually vibrates your inner ear. You know, it makes you feel like your ears are bleeding. You understand? They got different technologies, man. Different kind of robots to deal with different situations. Okay? Like they got different robots that can walk upstairs, come in the house, the Atlas bot, for instance, okay? They got a lot of different robots to deal with every single situation. They know how Jake thinks. They know where they're gonna run. You understand? They know what they're gonna get into. You understand that you niggas all think the same. Same thing. Like nigga, I'm not just talking about 2/3 of our people. I'm also talking about the new nigga, Esau. You understand? That old serpent.
Even on nigga story, talking about hip hop has nothing to do with race. It doesn't have to do with culture. And you know what? Since I'm part of this culture, I believe I don't have a right to have to defend myself for saying the word.
Right.
Talking about the N-word, man. Esau, I mean, yeah, he wants to use the word.
Let him use it.
Yeah. And he wants to be that, so let him be that.
And then only ones that, you know, really get offended at Esau using because it's different if they say nigger, you know. Go ahead.
I would have to speak on my behalf. I look at it as a form of respect. Nigger and nigga. Still, you know, that's a... Like me being country, it doesn't matter if I say nigger or nigga. Because if I just say it real quick, nigga, like that, I just said nigger, but I said country,
right.
You still gonna take it that way.
There's some dialects, right?
Yeah, so therefore, the way I look at it with crackers, as respect, don't do that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you don't know a motherfucker and you come up, what's up, my nigga? You know, that's also another way to disarm me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, these motherfuckers is out here knocking motherfuckers out because of that. They getting locked up. Hey, man, I don't get offended at the word nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't call me a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't come up and refer to me as those things because we understand that niggas spelled backward is sagging. We understand the vibration that the word nigga brings. You know? But they got motherfuckers out here ready to kill you for that. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, what's up, my nigga? I just straight up say, hey, man, don't call me that, you know? You got motherfuckers, what? And then knock them the crack out, then they go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, I'm not no nigga. So I'll let you know. You know what I mean? You call me a nigga, I'm gonna call you a cracker. You know, don't be so quick to let these devils disarm you and rouse you up, you know? Fuck that. All these words cause and carry all these vibrations, but you gotta be a lot stronger than that, man. You know, try not to be affected by this foolishness, man. But that's another one of Esau's devices is these words. You understand? They got this thing, they go into talking about, you know, the technology that Esau has. Alright, and check this out here. The way they got it set up is these harp towers, alright? If you're familiar with HAARP, excuse me. Alright, you know, we're going into detail on that on the different, well, that's one of Esau's spiritual powers. That's how we call it, is the weather, the change, these different earthquakes, all of these things are associated with their ability to do that. All of these major nations have at least one, but Esau has the most, right? Now they also associated these with the ability to they resonate these ELF waves, right? And what these ELF waves do, in all actuality, is they affect and they it's at a low frequency, so your ears and your foremind can't really perceive it, but your subconscious picks it up. It's the same thing with these different musics that they put on the radio. They put different spells on people with the words they say. Where these actually emit these waves to where it affects your dreams. You understand? Yeah, a lot of people's not getting sleep, and then they're saying that people have all these psychosis and these different things. You know, a lot of these things didn't come around until they started treating the water, you know, putting these things to the food, dropping chemtrails. But all of them go hand in hand. You understand? They all have a symbiotic relationship. You understand? They all go together. They all fit together, just like Legos. It's all one plan, and it has worked, and it has been working over time. A lot of people can't tell, but if you look at the condition of our people, it's these curses that's been, they perpetuate these curses even further, man. You know, not to mention this being Babylon, they have a whole bunch of demons. You got something up? Okay. What you got?
First Peter 5 and 8.
There we go.
Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about, seeking whom he may devour.
Go ahead, man. What's that?
We were talking about earlier, pretty much Esau looking for that way to disarm you.
Mm-hmm.
Cause actually, when he's talking about Esau being the sword, the Most High sword.
Right.
Also, these cops killing 2/3. That's pretty much. It's like you say, be sober. It's not saying be. I mean, you can look at it both ways. Be sober, don't walk up and down the street drunk.
Right. Physically and spiritually.
Yeah. Be vigilant. Let me get to that word real quick. Because your adversary, the devil, this would be Esau, also the devil cops, because in Revelation chapter 2, I believe verse 9, where it talks about that.
Right.
Cast you in the jail for 10 days.
Right.
The devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour. And just like cops, or Esau, named the cracker cop, they look to see who's acting like a nigga or look like a nigga. And then as soon as they find a nigga,
right,
they find some reason, and usually a nigga gonna be a nigga, he probably gonna have drugs on him.
Right.
Probably gonna get mad because cop just trying to ask a few questions to see if he's a nigga.
Right.
And the answer to that, boom.
Alright, check this out. This is Exodus 22 and 24. And my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless. That's something that's taking place right now. But who's the main one that's doing that? And I'm not just talking about the Jake, man. Let's go over across the seas. Let's go to the Middle East. Let's go to Ukraine. You understand? They're doing the same thing over there. You understand? It's a form of genocide. You understand? All they're trying to do is cleanse these lands and make way for democracy and make way for the chip, man. That's all they want to do. It's not hard to do it in third world countries when you have these different technologies. Where do you think that they carry out all the tests for this technology at and take them out in third world countries? You know, and our people, especially in our people over in West Africa. Sierra Leone, you know, look at the different viruses that come out there in Madagascar. Come on, man, it's not by chance that it just happens over there. They started out over there because they know that that's our people, and then they bring it over here. And they also take it to these other third world countries and they sell it to them, man, because they know that there's jakes overseas as well, and they want to deal with that same problem, you know. Like I said, Jake, you know, Yasha is scattered over the four corners of the globe. And all of them feel the same way about them being there. The same way, you know, Jake felt in Jerusalem dealing with, I think it's Jubites, the ones that they didn't fully eradicate when they took over.
Oh, Jebusites.
Yeah, Jebusites. The same way I'm pretty sure Jake felt about seeing them around, because they are, even to this day, you know, it's the same way they feel about us being in their so-called lands, even though we inherited them lands, right? Alright, that's also going into England and Scotland and all of that as well. Go ahead.
No, I hate when crackers or ignorant niggas try to compare that with crackers coming over here to the Americas. The difference is, when the children of Israel was coming out of Egypt, all of these heathens shunned us. That's the first issue. The second issue, we came into Canaan or Israel and we whooped their ass. Okay, we whooped their ass and took their shit. Crackers, on the other hand, they acted nice. They got accepted over here. We wasn't hostile toward them. We accepted them. And then, in return, they stabbed us in the back and then stole this shit. That's the major difference. That's why you shouldn't compare those situations together.
Right.
I mean, because that's the difference. Somebody stole some shit or somebody conquered some shit. That's a major difference. So you can't do shit like that usually now these days, because some motherfuckers, I look at it like it's quite feminine. If I whoop your ass, okay, you just got your ass whooped. Now if you was sick, or you know that you, damn, I should have got my ass whooped, Okay, you come back. I slightly understand that. Yet the bottom line, you got your ass whooped last time. Motherfuckers like that, that's the type of person, honestly, I would like to kill. If you coming back to try to get a rematch, no, it's time for you to go. Because I'm not going to spend the rest of my days looking over the shoulder wondering if you're going to come around trying to get a fucking rematch.
Right.
I'd rather just kill you.
Alright, that's why they also have blood of vengeance. That's what Esau really taking out on us, that blood of vengeance. All of them times in this release date, that's all they doing is taking out that anger because they blood of vengeance, man. They mad about that blessing. You know, that supposed stolen blessing, which was never stolen because it's already prophesied by the Most High. It happened. Alright? So let's get in the gist of it. And this is Genesis 27 and 37. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him. Okay, yeah, so pretty much the Lord had blessed Jacob, or Yaquab, with the blessing. Alright, he received pretty much the blessing of the eldest son, and he said, is it not rightly named Yaquab, for he has supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and not knowing, you know, and he's saying this, Esau is such a devil because he never took that away. Esau gave it to him, okay, for some red pottage. And behold, now he has taken away my blessing. He never took that once again because that was already associated with the blessing that was set aside that the Most High had. Go ahead.
From the beginning. Because from the beginning when they had the battle within, well, not the battle, but they struggled within the womb, he even said about the, don't quote me on it. He said the elders shall serve the younger.
Right.
I'm not sure.
Right. We've seen that multiple times, even in times after that with the situation where Esaus or Joseph was over his elder brothers that period of time. Let's see. Salakia. And Esau, and let's go to 27 and 36 in Genesis, and he said, is not he rightly named Yaquab, for he has supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Esau answered, Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. What shall I do unto thee, my son? Right, and that's that fatness of the earth. I mean, that's the dew of heaven that he was given, right? Right? Yaquab was given that dew of heaven. That's why we have so many of our people scattered on the 4 corners of the planet. Okay? Yes, Esau, as you find out soon, he was given the fatness of the earth. Okay? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou, and this is 27 and 38, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above. Right, so they got the fatness of the earth first. And that dew of the heavens is pretty much those mass numbers, okay, that we have right now. Because as you will see in this picture right here, it also said that, you know, Israel will be like the sands of the sea, quite diverse. And as you see, in the post-production of these videos, man, sand is beautiful. You look at it under a microscope, and that's just what Jake is. So diverse and beautiful. They try to say we all look the same, but that's a fucking lie, because those crackers look the same, man. They all look like freaks, man. Majority of them. You know, you may have some decent looking ones here and there, because they might be Jakes, but for the most part, the original Edomite looks funny as a motherfucker. Alright, the original Caucasian, as you would say. But once again, 27 to 39, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of the heaven from above. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come, so that sword is Esau, okay? That's what we should pretty much get to the point. That sword is Esau. That sword that he has to this day, which is this advanced technology, is Esau. And shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou hast the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Right. So, I mean, let's go. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion. Who has the dominion of the earth right now? That would you can't get it fucked up. The predominant Edomite nations, starting with the Amalekites because they have their hands in everything. That's a cheap Edomite nation, all right? Shall have the dominion, and thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And pretty much that yoke has been broken this whole time. That's why they've actually been in rulership, because Jacob's been over him for all these different periods of time, even going back into the so-called Dark Ages, okay? Look, we're going to take a brief intermission.